And hey guys, Murder here, welcome back to Gary Grigsby War Beast. And welcome to turn 5. We are actually fresh into the turn. We have already completed turn 4. Our greatest achievement was capturing Dnipropetrovsk in the south. But today we will be doing Army Group North and the Finns. So let me put the markings maybe in the marks. Yeah, what's the situation in the north? I've recon it in the last video, if I remember correctly, but there is nothing bad in reconning it even more. You can see some more units. Oh, more units. Interesting. How does the situation in Leningrad look? A lot of airfields and probably some units underneath those airfields. We see here some. Not so much in the east. Let's recon also the Finnish front. I don't remember the situation in the Finnish front very well. What I remember is I've made a mistake and let some unit escape, but we have like cornered down those two Soviet units, the Rifle Division and KVD Border Regiment, and one Rifle Division tried to escape probably from here and managed only to move one hex just as we planned. The unit from this hex probably escaped somewhere far away, maybe here. Yeah, okay. So let's proceed in the north. What's the most important thing? Of course, pocketing this unit. We exploited a bit using the like top border of the map, but it's some kind of an abstract. And we move up our units. Do we have third battalion? We have only 2 battalions of this German-Finnish division, so we cannot. No. Strange. Yeah. Okay, 2 battalions it is. We have here some brigades. Let's push the divisions. Let's leave 1 brigade and 1 division behind and push units forward. Now those troops are encircled. Let's push those 2 regiments up. How is the situation here? You can chase the unit south. Yeah, I think this move will be the best because we are the zone of controlling it, but not enough. This unit can move like here, and out. And I don't think I can actually stop it. I've probably made a mistake. This division should be placed here. No, I can make some accommodation. Now it's way better. Now the Soviet division can only move here and maybe one more, but I don't think like 99% division can move only 1 hex. Especially that the terrain is quite heavy here. Yeah, so we have this 3 units encircled. Let's see what's around here. We'll be able to do an attack. What's more, all the divisions, maybe not all, but a lot of those divisions are actually divided into battalions. Let's try to hasty attack, eliminate this fort, and we're aiming to encircle those two divisions, or at least this zone of control block them. Yeah. Let's try. Oh. We cannot move anywhere further. But the zone of control may work. The hex has not been flipped. This one here, the zone of control doesn't work because here you can see here 3 blue dashes. That means that terrain between 2 hexes is impossible. That there is a small lake if you look closely. So even though this hex theoretically is in a zone of control, in fact it isn't. So yeah, this move is not that good, but it's not bad at all, by all means. Yeah, let's move it here. And let's not... Here we have one more division. Anywhere. Not really. Let's place it here. Maybe they don't move the security regiment. Maybe, and we can capture it in the next turn. Maybe not. Doesn't really matter. The security regiments are not that important. Here we have one Finnish division and one brigade. It's way too little to actually attack the Hanko fort. Yeah, and I think it's this is it. Can move up the HQs a bit, maybe not, because the security may bump it. So let's keep it safe. We can replace the division back on the front line. Let's move back a bit. HQ here. Okay. Some airbase. Yeah, good. So the Finns are done. The Finns don't really matter that much at this stage of the war. They can trap few Soviet divisions. They can only move up to this Finnish no attack line. So when the Soviets place units at this border, then the Finns cannot move deeper inside the territory and can do nothing, just sit and wait for the Germans to come. This Hanko fort has been placed by the Soviets after the Winter War. The Finnish had to agree to place a Soviet base in the Baltic. It's a port and also a military base. So 2 fortified regions and garrison brigade, but the fort level is 3, so it's not really point of attacking it just yet. We may transfer some things from the front, and the situation here is clear, so we can take it later. Here we use our it's Alcor, yes, Alcor to advance into Estonia a bit. Yeah, there is no rush. There's nothing here, just capture the territory. We have one security regiment. We will be placing it in Tallinn, so we might as well move there. This one already in Riga. While we're at it, let's move the rail. But I think I've mismoved this unit a bit because we'll be using the northern part of the rail, and also I forgot to clear the Soviet hexes here, so it's actually a major misplace. That's like deciding factor, but it's a misplay. So let's use this. northern route, because we want to go straight to Pskov. Yeah, I cannot move it. Here we need to use some units, actual units, to clear the terrain, because this is a non-combat unit and it cannot capture terrain. But now the cost of entrance into the zone is way higher. You see, it's 3 points instead of 1, so it's actually not that good. You see, I cannot move the next hex, even though I have 2 movement points left. So I've only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes, and I should have done 6 this turn. In Baltic rare zone you can do 6 hexes, I think. So 1 hex less than it should be done. Let's move the reinforcements up. Move it up. And the railroad conversion is really important, so bad move. But oh well. Nobody spotted it in the last video, unfortunately. You should have roasted me for doing such a silly move in the comments. Okay, so now to like when you start your turn, it's really I really advise you not to fool around and click all the units like this one and move it, this one and move it, one of those. You just pan around the front line. Look at the situation. How does it look? How does it feel? What's possible? Like this division, how far it can move. This one. Have a general plan. What you're gonna do. I've looked at the situation a bit outside of the video, so I'm not wasting your time when actually playing on screen. And I have a plan already, but the worst you can do is like move singular divisions from different parts of the front. Like you have an idea here in the north, like move 3 divisions, then go to the center, go to the south, do something, come back, and making it all chaotic, you lose a lot of like cohesion and tactical prowess. And it's really easy to make mistakes in this game, as I've already shown you on my foolish moves sometimes. Yeah, I know it's like tempting because you have made a encirclement here and you want to deal with this encirclement, but at the same time you want to do something in the north. Just chill out, just be methodic, be slow, be meticulous, and move units preferably from one like group, even extended group like this army group north, and then go to the other parts of the front. What's like talking about the plan? It's important to move the corps together. So if we select one corps, we have 4 divisions, so we want to move those divisions together. And what's the plan here? We have a Panzer Corps that has rested last turn, was HQ build up, and has big movements, so 40, 40, 39, 44 movement points. So we'll be using this corps to drive as far into the Soviet front as possible. Here we can see that the Soviets have built some line of resistance in the north, but the east is quite open. This is probably a HQ unit or an air freight because it says 0. It may be a combat unit as well. But here we can see an opening. We can, even if it's a combat unit, we can defeat it and try to move our panzers to the north as far as possible. Here we can have another panzer corps that we have exploited last turn. So this turn we probably want to build it up. If if there is no big possibility for encirclement or making good progress, it's better to build this core up. If there's one hex missing from a huge encirclement, it's good to commit it. But if it's not, it's better to leave it out. With infantry, I want to move it forwards as far as possible. Try to construct a front line around here and be prepared to push at Leningrad. And to do this, we need to be accurate with moving our corps, so we don't mix up the divisions. So later we don't need to reorganize them constantly, moving from one corps to another, from one corps to another. It's like micro heavy, so it needs a lot of clicks to do that. You waste a lot of time and waste a lot of admin points, even though it doesn't really affect the combat value. So if you like to reorganize the divisions constantly, feel free, but it's better to not to do this really. So we have one corps, 4 divisions, and I'm planning to move it to the western part of the front. Then we have here first corps with 2 divisions, so it'd be occupying the central part of the front, and here the 28th corps with also 4 divisions, so it will be positioned at the eastern part. What's left is our elite X corps. That's we are trying to exploit as much of the entrance as possible, possibly also using it to defeat this unit or maybe this one, and opening up the way for the panzers. We must be sure that the corps does not suffer any defeats, because the defeats are what's defining the morale of the unit, and we have specifically chosen those units because they have high morale. If the morale drops, the combat value of the unit also drops. So this corps only wins. And the last thing is that the panzers that move as far as possible, and it's a general tactic. We have been using it in the previous turns on the other parts of the front, and also in this turn. One corps moves, one corps builds up, and the infantry catches up the front line. Here we will be having our infantry also moving to the east. I also want to commit the second army that is basically now only one corps, but will be growing to this part of the front as a screen for our army group center. So those units will probably move more to the north, making way for the second army of von Weichs, I think. I think the army should be von Weichs. Yeah, Maximilian von Weichs. Okay, so let's execute the plan. Let's start with this corps because it's farther. The farthest to the back, basically. Let's go. It's also good to hover with the movement points to see if any attacks are actually possible. Here I can see that one attack will be probably possible from this angle. I can also use an attack from this angle, but there is a small river, so there will be penalties to the attack. Here we have 3 movement points, so 1 attack is possible. 2 divisions are left. I can see where to move them. Yeah, so let's use 1 division together with this, and also our HQ to attack. I could risk attacking with one unit, but why would I? And we can move a bit to the north. There is no more units from this core, so we will be not attacking this HQ. No, there is a 1 unit behind it. Yes, okay. So this HQ has been moved. This core, now the first core, we have 2 infantry divisions. We could try to put it to attack this HQ unit, but it has quite a large amount of combat power, like defensive combat power. So let's just position our troops maybe here and here. The 2 divisions are here and here. Now let's see. The next core will be having 4 units, so it may this unit may go actually into this hex. Yeah. So I will actually mess around a little bit with the units here and here, and HQ. It is possible to do 1 attack, and I think I might do this. Maybe this is the lowest strength of the division. They're even routed very well, very well. Okay, so now this core, the division cannot go anywhere, so let's move it here. Now they are intermingled. That's what I wanted to avoid actually, but so let's create the front line. There is quite a large amount of Soviet defense. We may use we could attack this division maybe with 2 units and place 1 here. Let's do this. Oh, god damn it, I forgot to move up the HQ. It was enough, fortunately. Yeah, and there are like those small tactical errors. Did I move? Oh, yeah, I moved to wrong core. Great. Okay. Then fortunately. So it's this core that I wanted to move. There is this undo button, but it doesn't work all the time, because if you like discover some Soviet units, like recon them, something changes in the map, then this button is not available, not to like scam save and scam load. Yeah, where do we place it? Here and here. Here is a swamp. Here is a woods, maybe here. Okay, so now the last thing is the X core. Let's push it up to the front. Let's push it up to the front. And up here 1 movement points. Yeah. So let's take this hex. A few more divisions. Let's see if this is actually a combat unit or a non-combat unit. It was a non-combat unit on HQ probably. Now we can take Novgorod, if I'm not mistaken. Let's move it from here or here. Maybe here. It's like more forward position. We contest more hexes. If we move here, we contest the like the lake hexes. That doesn't matter. and now we are positioned more to the north, more aggressive. And now the division that was in the front lines, but the division cannot really. I could move here and attack it, secure the Novgorod hex. What's the more important thing? Let's move here and attack, maybe. Hopefully we win. If not, then oh, there are two different cores here. Yeah. Hopefully we win. Yep. We lost actually 100 men, they lost 1000. Oh, yeah. They have been displaced, and we can capture their hex, which is a great thing, because we are over one river. Well, there is one more river there, and it's the last river before Leningrad. Yeah, so that was the infantry. We are closing in. Now the tanks. Let's start with the panzers, because with the panzers we move and attack, and with the motorized infantry we exploit the possibilities, because the panzers are way better than the motorized division combat-wise. We could also try to move like around here, but nah. The terrain here and the hexes here doesn't really matter. If the Soviets masses their forces in this area, it's okay. Where I want to attack is this area where all the airfields are. Let's move probably here. See what's up. Displace this airfield. There's a huge Soviet buildup. 3 divisions. Not good, actually. Not good. And the security division to just go off for the time being. Yeah. Oops! Did I move something? No. Okay. We have still 8 movement points. We can go a bit. Let's see how the situation looks with the other tanks. I cannot attack this position in any meaningful way. Yeah, this tank division can move the same with the same hex like this one. We could try to bump them even more. There's 10, there's 13, maybe. It's still behind the river, it doesn't matter which, maybe 13, maybe from here. Okay, let's bump them. Let's try to bump them. Let's move the HQ up. Do we try with 1 division, or do we send some reinforcements? Really defensive, but there are no forts, so maybe let's try with 1 division. It's quite a risky maneuver. Let's, yeah, 7 up, basically 7 up. Maybe I should have attacked from here, because now I cannot move here. We can try to attack this position, but I think it's too risky. I can send reinforcements to. I can also send reinforcements to deal with, like, to push them even further away, or I can drive around here, or maybe here. How the 2nd division looks. It can drive really far, but it can also get cut off really easily. It can also get cut off really easily by or counter-attacked by the Russians. But it's tempting. It's really tempting. So only 1 division. If I place that division here, this division here, and this division here, maybe I won't get cut off. Maybe. But I probably will. The troops can move. The divisions can move like freely. And but even when I get cut off, the infantry is right there, so so let's risk it. And we will see also if the enemy has here big combat units, but I think they are only airfields. If there were any combat units, probably the icon would look like this, but you never know actually. Let's try to move here first. Yeah, there are only airfields. Some nice fuel actually. Yeah, so what can happen? Like this division moves here, someone moves here, and we are cut off. We will be probably cut off anyways. I can move, yeah, but then the whole corps will be cut off. I probably should not have moved that far. And it's also the yellow borders around the units, so it means that they won't get any supplies next turn. Because mostly due to terrain, the terrain here is atrocious, and the supplies are counted on counted against the movement points. So the movement points here are really low. What I wonder is, do I move the division up a bit or not? Let's move it here maybe. No, move it into the yellow area, so it's bad. Oh, okay. Okay. What's left is the build-up. Position the units. Everything's free. Yes. 20 admin points have been used. We have no screen to the right, so I'll be using maybe this core to screen at least try to screen the units a bit. I might send the reinforcements that are coming also here to act as a screen. We have here some more units. I'll be using them to the north as what is this? Here we have three battalions, three regiments, sorry. I would like to recombine them. Some city evacuates. Yeah, okay. Move the HQ here a bit. The security division. Security division will be moving. I don't know where. Yeah, the rails can be secured with the second army. Yeah, but the second army is army group center. I can move some more reinforcements up. And it will be all for today probably. The HQ as well. We can move also the HQs. The train is coming, yeah. Coca-Cola train. It's moving up. We can push up the security. Maybe it will maybe garrisoning Gilki with it, maybe some other cities. Yeah, what I didn't do is the airbase and refueling, but I probably will do the admin stuff at the end of the turn. Okay, so I think it's all. We are one, 2, 3, 4 hexes from Leningrad, and turn 5. That's quite a good result. Thanks guys for watching, and in the next video we'll be doing Army Group Center, aiming at Moscow. The Vyazma has been retaken, so we'll probably get it back in our hands. Maybe Rzev, I don't know what the situation is. There are a lot of Soviet forces, yeah, but it will be next time. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks for your kind words. I've actually forgot the name. I'm really sorry. I will check it for the next video. Posted a message on the War in the East forums in the on the Matrix site, yeah, the game forums, and said that my videos are his favorite. It was really nice to read, and it made my day. I felt happy for the rest of the day, and thank that person in particular. I will do a shout out to you in the next video, and thanks guys. See you next time.